Now let's rewrite this equation, this conic, in general form. So that is standard form and it's an ellipse. And how are we going to get started? Well, I want to get rid of the 16 and the 9 in the denominators. So what I'll do is that I will multiply both sides of the equation. So that's why I put parentheses on both, on everything here. Very terrible looking parentheses, by the way. Okay, anyways. By the LCM of 16 and 9. And why is that? Because then we can get rid of the denominators. So let's give it a try. The LCM of 16 and 9 is 144. So let's multiply both sides by 144. Then we're going to just distribute the 144, so we're going to have 144 times y minus 2 squared all over 16 plus 144, because we need to distribute, right? Times x plus 1 squared over 9. 1 times 144 is 144. Okay, so 144 divided by 16 is just 9. Great, look at that. So now the denominator is just 1, so we no longer have a fraction. Same thing here, 144 over 9 is 16. So we end up with 9y minus 2 squared plus 16 times x plus 1 squared equals 144. Now we can just expand y minus 2 squared. And y minus 2 squared is just y squared minus 4y plus 4. I'll skip that step, the intermediate step of expanding it, because I'm assuming that you're very comfortable with it. If not, please check out multiplying and distributing polynomials on our website. And x plus 1 squared is just x squared plus 2x plus 1, all equal to 144. And now let's distribute the whole thing. 9 times y squared, 9y squared. 9 times minus 4y minus 36y. 9 times 4, 36. Then we'll distribute the 16. 16 times x squared, 16x squared. 16 times 2x, 32x. 16 times 1, 16. Still equal to 144. Soon I'm going to subtract 144 from both sides of the equation. Both sides of the equation, because I want the right hand side of the equal sign to be 0 for the general form answer. And to put this in general form, I also want to have the x squared first. So we have 16x squared, then the y squared term, then the x term, followed by the y term. Then we can have the constant. So 36 plus 16 is 52. We can combine them, of course. And finally, like I mentioned before, we will subtract 144 from both sides of the equation. Let's just make a nice line over here. Okay, so we have 16x squared plus 9y squared plus 32x minus 36y, and 52 minus 144. That's a tough one for me. I think that's negative 92. Is that right? Just 1 second. So yeah, 92. Okay, there we go. And that didn't mean anything, by the way. This little scratch there. And 144 minus 144 is 0. There we go. This is the equation of this conic in general form. And we're done.